Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Tower. Last time, I figured out that you should cast spells. I had a much easier time in what's supposed to be the hardest level in the game, the Fireworld Ashen Cavern, than I did in many of its predecessors, because I figured out that you should probably cast spells. I just came in with a better attitude, and honestly, I'm back to enjoying this game. The end of the Fire World was fun. I'm curious to see what happens next. But I've finally done the research I probably should have done at the beginning, and I figured out a little more about how the game works now. It's still certainly the case that there is very little information on it out there. And a lot of things are randomized, particularly loot drops and enemy spawns. Not completely, but, you know. But I understand it quite a bit better, and I have some idea what's going to happen in the water world. Much like we had to worry about fire, big shocker in the fire world, water itself isn't really a destructive element in this game. The things we need to worry about are acid and frost. That exists both in terms of enemy magic and in terms of traps we'll face. There are pools of acid in a lot of different places that damage our health when we're in them. And they will actually also damage any boots we're wearing as we walk through them. They'll eat away at the boot's durability. Similarly, suffering acid magic attacks causes your equipment to degrade, as well as doing damage to your health. Acid vaccine only protects your health. It doesn't stop equipment degradation. But if you're willing to be a little tedious, which you should be in a game like this, you can avoid damage, at least from the acid pools, just by taking off your boots before you walk through them. And since I found that soul ring, which essentially gives me at least some level of health regeneration, I'm not really worried about taking a little damage on my character's tootsies either. The gauntlet is too much. The metal glove isn't, though. I've got my plate mail of curing. Everything seems good. Alright, let's go. Oops. Sorry, I misclicked. Alright, so we can go straight or left. This is the Impure Pool Area, the first zone of the water world. Writing. The river of the harsh heart is ahead. Let it swallow you up in its fierce, relentless current. We got critters in there, but I want to go this way first. Fat mole! What's up, bro? Trying to talk to him. There we go.
Oh, the only water in this tower is in Waterworld. Oh, it's actually acid, though. Be careful, or you'll get yourself melted. Oh, very bad. Here, I'll give you this. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
And he gave us an acid vaccine. How nice of him. Alright, we got enemies. It looks like I need to aim down. New critters. My fiery bastard sword seems pretty awesome. The weapon I got from the Ebony Knight. These guys drop Fireworld stones. So I guess if you kinda sorta sequence break and come here first, you can, to some extent, you can stock up on let's take our boots off. Now, I don't want to get hit by the attacks. But I really don't care about a little health damage from being in the puddle. Alright, we crossed over it. So let's put our boots back on. That's up first. Oh yeah, and caustic is acid resistance, much like fiery was fire resistance. Look at that. Things are moving back up. You love to see it. Let's check our creature book. See what those things were. Horned slime. Monster in the slime family. Fairly slow, but sprays acid accurately from its sticky, acid-covered body. Okay. Off we go. That wasn't so bad. What's this? Another new critter. I mean, that much is obvious. Drop to Cune. That's good. We got another acid pool here. Let's take off our boots. He dropped another Cune. Oh, what do we have here? That is the keenest longsword. It's very fast. Very fast swing speed. And basically the same damage as my fiery bastard sword. And I think it's lighter. Maybe not. 6.3. 3.3. Oh, it is lighter. Cool. Well, that's neat. Let's see what's in this chest. I have not seen one of those. What is that? That is a picture of Nadia, Guardian's picture. Whatever that means. Alright, cool. We made it across that. We can put our boots back on, at least for now. Very nice. I like all of this very much. Here is a save point. There is another Cune. Let's go ahead and save. Alright, let's roll. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. That was another new enemy we need to check out in our critter book. Blood Brain. This giant brain slime moves slowly, but is coated with poison that it sometimes sprays. Alright. Our stats are getting baller too. I'm a big fan. I like the strength boost from the steel boots, if I'm being honest. Okay. So now, there's still 2 unexplored paths here. More of these things. Oh yeah, we're trying out our keenest longsword here. That swing speed's pretty great. It does not seem to have the bonus fire damage, though. But the stamina bar recharges faster, too. Oh, what is this? I don't know. We'll have to deal with it, that's for sure. I have a sense that maybe the designers sort of meant for us to come here before we went to the fire world. Because these things are a lot easier than those monsters, and they're dropping fire world stones. Alright, let's do the fiery bastard sword. I was enjoying that one. Yeah, look, they're dropping fire world stones. I literally never need to go back to the fire world. I think the designers meant to reward you if you came here first. Oh well. Things we'll know later. Something spawned in behind me. While I was fruitlessly swinging at that slime. Or think, maybe, or not. Hard to say, but yes, another Fire World stone. Okay, off we go. Well, hello. Oh yeah, there was a new critter in there. And right here, they'll both have entries. Even if this is an NPC we can speak to. Dweller. Slug-like monster. Just creeps along but doesn't attack. Disperses poison gas if approached. And this is a Kryl. Protects the only pure fountain in Magic World. She wants to retrieve a pitcher stolen by water sprites. Fascinating. Okay. Well, we have the pitcher.
I am the Guardian. My name is Acriel.
Acriel. Excuse me.
This is the only pure water in the tower. It can only be poured with the pitcher of Nadia, but it was taken away by the water sprites.
Fascinating.
This is the only pure water in the tower.
Okay, I have to use it as an
It
item.
can only be poured with the pitcher of Nadia, but it was taken away by the water sprites.
Let's use the pitcher of Nadia. I certainly wondered what it was for. Guardian's pitcher. She's gone. Now what does that do for me? Healing. Healing that I don't have to use a potion on. That's really fucking game changing. And we're down to one way to go. Alright, here we go. Well, hey, bro. Belch away. And there's a healing potion. We got free heals now, boys. That changes everything. What are you? Besides horrible. What was that, anyway? That's another metal glove. This one has a strength boost. It's better. What was that thing? A Dementor. Two-headed horned demon attacks fiercely with his powerful axe. There's acid that it wants us to cross. I mean, let's go get a free heal. That just seems obvious. I need to figure out what happened, what screws with my ring durability. It looks like casting the spell costs me both MP and ring durability. Wow. Okay. Well, let's take off our boots. It's always thing one. Writing. Oh. Offer yourself to the deep water. Only those with courage can open the road to salvation. Okay. So, we have to jump straight into the acid, which will fuck up all of our gear. If we're wearing any. So let's not wear any gear. We can put it on after we get through the well. There we go. Down to base stats. Alright, now we got to put our gear back on. We got to do it in a hurry. Fortune Great Helm, Plate Mail of Curing. Wonder if I can wear the gauntlet yet. Caustic Steel Boots. Fiery Bastard Sword. Gothic Shield. Bracelet of Composure. Bracelet of Recovery. Magical Amulet. Soul Ring. Cleansing Ray. Caustic Ring. And Bubble Shower. And somehow that's a little too much. Oh, because I tried to put on the gauntlet instead of the metal glove. Here we go. Well, these things sure seem shitty. I'd really rather not get hit with acid. Y'all. Oh, that was close. Almost got a takedown I could actually live with. Hey, we got one. Okay. Now I hear other things. Let's pick up whatever they dropped first. Oh, heck no. I want you to drop. I don't want to get cursed either. I want you to drop whatever that armor was. Maybe I picked it up. I forgot about it. I don't think so, though. No, buddy, I need you to drop whatever that armor was. It's important to me. There we go. Alright. First, I want that. And I want that. I said I want that. I don't know what that status is, but I'm annoyed by it. Alright, well first let's figure out what armor we just picked up. That was caustic plate mail. Seems good. Acid resistance, right? Yeah, I'll wear that. What does this even do? What are you, and what have you done to me? Okay, I know that this status is cursed, and I actually have stuff to remove that status. Divine symbol. There we go. Now, what about these leg guards? Frosty leg guard. Well, I have an idea what that's going to do. My strength is high. Is it? Oh, yes! I'm suddenly able to wear all my heaviest stuff at once, and that is exciting. Okay. Critter book. We got 2 more critters to look at. These are Wormface. Moves in a zigzag pattern and tries to coil its powerful and flexible arms around its victim. And Hatchlin. This demon, resembling a flying egg, is highly resistant to magic and curses anyone who approaches. There you go. We were cursed. Worm faces. More of them. Fuck. Is there one behind me? No? There's just an acid cloud there because of reasons. Ah. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it spurts up into a cloud when it hits the wall. The good news is, they dropped 2 Dorado's ashes, which I'm pretty keen to... I'm definitely going to use 1 now, because I know that whatever acid they just whacked me with screwed me over pretty badly. And I'm going to go ahead and use another one, because my weapon is in pretty shoddy shape. Look at my max health. Look at my base strength. I'm finally able to wear so much. Okay. Now this is a key we need. The floodgate key. Found on the table in there. What does that open? Gate key. I mean, fair enough. That Hatchlin dropped a ring that I forgot to look at after I picked it up. I don't love the idea of switching out either of these rings. Balance Ring of Frost. But maybe I'm... On the other hand, I don't think acid magic is going to do me a lot of good in the acid world. That gets me the Frozen Hornet spell. What about the Fire World rings? Priest Ring of Fire gives me Explosive or Blaze. Let's do Blaze. Okay. Now that well was a big point of no return, as far as I know. So much for the one place in the tower where we could freely heal. I'm sure there's eventually a warp that can take us back. And then we'll have to drop through the well again. But that does it for the Impure Pool Area. And now the Shadow Tower itself is going to really turn into a big actual hub. So check it out. So there's an exit on this level, which is where we're actually going to go. So I'm going to save state here just to show you everything. So to the north, through here, is where the water world continues, which makes sense. It kind of goes by levels. So this level, we stay on the water world, and it goes to the Sunken River area. Now, if we head down here and go through this door, we find ourselves in the Illusion World, Gloomy Domain. And that didn't quite go exactly as I intended. That's alright. Because you can actually jump off of that bridge to get down to here. And if you do that, you have gates to the Monster World False Eye area. If we head over here, we find ourselves in the Monster World Screeching area. And we can go deeper still from this spot, as you've no doubt noticed. This is the Death World Dark Castle layer. Oh, and then I rather stupidly. Dropped into the abyss, which I didn't mean to do. This is where I wanted to drop to. There's a zone we can't quite get into yet. Actually, that's not true. We can get in there. We have to drop down from above it. Let me get my bearings. Effectively, like that. But we actually can drop into that little fence. Just have to be a little precise about it. If we choose to do that, we find the Death World Lingering Curse Layer, and that warp stone in the very center of the bottom takes us to what's actually the very end area, the Void. If I were inclined to skip the rest of the game, I could go ahead and try to fight the last boss now. But we're going to clear the whole game, be as strong as possible, fight all the monsters, get our stats up. So we're going to continue with the water world for now, head through into the Sunken River area, which is, of course, where we're going to pick up on the next episode of Let's Play Shadow Tower. Thank you so much for watching. That was a pretty painless episode. The Impure Pool Area of the water world is done. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll throw it a like and consider subbing to the channel. If you want to discuss this or any of my other content, the best place to do that is the Discord server. That link's in the video description. And if you want to support me or the channel, the best way, other than liking and subscribing, is to become a Patreon supporter. That link's also in the video description. Patreon supporters get to nominate and or vote for the games they'd like to see played. Mass Effect is currently in the Patreon slot, but if you cared to, you could have a say in what the next one is. Regardless, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your time and attention. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.